For a 4-year-old single-family home, this Vancouver Kitsilano property has some deficiencies, as we can see in the inspection report summary. The content was blurred for privacy protection. Nothing uncommon here. Most of the issues I have seen many times. Let's have a brief look at a few of the issues. It was raining pretty hard at the time of the inspection, so I was able to see a few leaky gutters. Some at the front of the house, some at the garage. The garage roof gutter probably had too much water in it. The weight of the water had broken the gutter loose. The front porch flat roof downspout. In order to avoid discharging rainwater against the foundation, the downspout has been extended away from the foundation, but the rainwater has run back along a shallow ditch. A pit near the foundation was formed due to soil erosion. When the roofer was installing the roof covering, for safety reasons, lumber was temporarily installed along the edge of the roof, but when the installation was done, the roofer forgot to remove the lumber. For most common HRVs, the door opens from the front, but this one with the door opens at the bottom. When designing the cabinet, not enough space was provided for the HRV access. Now servicing the filters becomes difficult. An attic was naturally formed when sloped roof and the upper floor ceiling intersect. An access was provided for the attic for regularly inspecting the roof and attic conditions. This attic access was extremely narrow, only 32 centimeters wide. The builder took a shortcut using the space between two truss members to cut the attic access. The master bathroom shower water jets were loose, same for the floor-mounted faucet for bathtub. Upper floor hallway, a piece of baseboard was missing. 3 holes were drilled behind the baseboard. As far as I know, they are usually used for drying after flood. Only the homeowner knows what actually happened. Significant slopes can be felt on upper floor. Using a laser level over 10 feet distance, more than 1 inch drop was measured. There is a sewage ejector pit in the basement. No water level alarm was installed. Because the neighborhood was old, the city's sewer main was shallow. After digging deep for the basement, the sewage from the basement cannot be naturally discharged into the house's sewer lateral. Sewage ejector pump has to be used to lift the sewage up to the main floor sewage pipe. If the pump was clogged by debris or too old and failed, sewage is likely going to flood the basement. That's why installing water level alarm, regularly servicing and replacing sewage ejector pump are necessary. Basement theater thermostat cannot control the corresponding zone valve. After turned up the thermostat to show the heat is on, checking the zone valve in boiler room and found out the zone valve was still off. I have to manually turn on the zone valve to check the heating loops in this zone. In-floor radiant heating expansion tank was full of water, top and bottom. The diaphragm was probably bursted or the air pressure was too low. Basement bathroom shower glass door hinge was loose. In walk kitchen, a long row of floor tiles void underneath. Some of the grouts were missing. This auxiliary electric panel, the arc fault circuit interrupter breaker, both indicator lights were blinking. According to Siemens diagnostic chart, it's potential wiring issue. The screws on service panel cover were not the required mushroom-tipped screws.